Greetings, Taffers. It's time to dive back into my playthrough of the Vigil. If you remember, I am among the Hammerite brethren of the sewers. So without further ado, let's rejoin them.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself. It seems quiet enough now. 'Tis well.
The Hammerites, one of my favorite thief groups to be among.
Who passes there?
A thief in the night?
Nothing to see now, I fear.
See, that's how I know I've still got it. Nothing to see now, I fear. That's like something Garrett would think.
I do wonder what it was, but it seems gone now.
I think rooms like this would be Garrett's favorite in a house.
Identify
Oh,
thyself.
who art thou?
Is someone there? All seems peaceful now.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Or if thou be a thief, then you wouldn't bespeak thyself. Because you're trying to hide from me. I hope I don't clang good. Sometimes when you climb on metal surfaces, there's a clang right after, no matter how careful you are. Really hope that light.
Thought I spied something.
Well, that did that. Oh, let me go back to my more recent save. Don't say I didn't warn you. What? Oh, because I'm on diabolical. That's right. It's like, why is there this objective checked off that says, "Don't say I didn't warn you"? All that stuff about an enlightened future. I was down here in the sewers.
Did something make a noise?
Oh, Oh yes, that's right, I went through this way. And started traversing this room from this doorway. Pardon me while I frob a real-world item.
Hammer anvil, forge and fire, chase away the hoofed liar, roof and doorway, block and beam, chase the trickster from our dream.
Getting all situated here. There we go. It's interesting, I mean, I remember when I was young, really getting into Thief and obsessed with Thief, and ever since then, whenever I've used any real-world object, it always highlights when I look at it. Don't really know what's up with that. But hey, I'm not complaining. That's one thing I don't tell my optometrist.
Thought I saw.
Identify thyself. Is someone there? All seems peaceful
All
now.
is silence now.
Though all is not pleasant
Did
now,
something make a noise?
as it is quite smelly. I could just plop a moss arrow down there. I'm having trouble. I climbed onto this metal pipe thingy, but it's that little glitch where I'm like lost in space. There we go, okay. Found a way to get down without making noise. For I do understand that in the builder's plan some must toil in the waters down below, but why must it be me?
Has someone come?
Why can't it be brother...
I do wonder what it was, but it seems gone now.
Why can't it be brother Dill? He gets to toil in the library.
Show thyself. It seems quiet enough now. 'Tis well.
I got away with one that time.
So incompetent, so stupid, so lazy. I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these incompetent people.
I mean, what kind of, like, sermons or special scriptures do the sewer worker Hammerites have? And so did the builder give us the pipe and valve, and thus we were able to flee the trickster's chaotic domain of stooping by a tree and using newspaper, as the pagans still do, those most unclean, blasphemous heretics. Thank the builder for sewers. Thank the builder for sewers. Amen.
Over there. I know not what it was.
When am I going to get my dinner? That's what I would mind of a general in the heart of a poet, yet also with the hands of a builder. He will lift us up from the earth.
Should I feel shame or pride at the fact that I've memorized just about everything these Hammerites are saying and recite them myself daily for over a decade now? I think God may be angry at me for that, because as soon as I said that remark, the loudest thunder sounded outside. Yes, you see, as I record this, there is a thunderstorm going on. Actually, it's great ambience for a thief mission. So if you happen to hear something, that's what it is. And again, it also means that God may think I should feel shame at having memorized all these Hammerite lines.
And the word went before him on a breeze carrying our salvation. Here at last is a man with the mind of a...
Identify thyself. Is someone there?
A throne in here. This must be the Master Sewer Keeper, or whatever. Key. Well, of course, a Hammerite who's ended up down in the sewers would be writing penances of the strayed brother. Good Hammerite work ethic. Let's see. Bluntness of the mind is worse than bluntness of the body. Thou shalt exercise sobriety and seek clarity through meditation and prayer. That's why you'll never catch a Hammerite at the crippled burrick, or if you do, they'll be ordering milk. Ugh, I wonder what burrick milk would taste like. Ugh. A flame heeds not its color, a flame can only burn. Thou shalt abandon vanity and adorn the simplest garbs that fulfill their purpose. Okay, I'll just let you read this one, but that last line got me. Where are all the porcupines, though? Why am I suddenly thinking of Larry Fine? Nourishment is a need, not a want. Thou shalt eat gruel and worms and drink rainwater, and twice a week wilt thou touch nothing. My word. No wonder these Hammerites are muttering about dinner. They hardly ever eat anything good. Rest is not to be sought until it calls for you. Thou shalt stay vigilant, all day and all night. Sleep canst thou when thou collapse where thou stand. Oh, these Hammerites are humorous. You gotta love them. Okay. Now Banshee, again, the author of this FM, he's just messing around now. And I would add, and for a more wholesome fries, be sure to salt with sea salt from the seashore. A little inside joke for the FM authors messing around in Dromd or Dromed or however it is. Dromed, I don't know. I used to say Dromed, but then when I was looking through stuff online several years back on it, apparently it's Dromd. I am not certain. Maybe it's Dromed? Who knows? Thy penance shall be done once it ceases to be. Do not ask for mercy or deliverance, for it is not for thy masters to give. The hour of thy release will always be the hour of thy submission. Huh. Sounds like a vicious cycle. I wonder, like, do all these Hammerites down in the sewers have to do any of those penance? I mean, isn't being in the sewers enough? You know, I'm assuming that this is a sewer plant, right? I mean, that's what it is. If it's not, all these little jokes that I'm making are, completely pointless. Oh. What a handy little compact, convenient little torture chamber here, built right in. The convenient torture chamber can be delivered 50% smaller. So you torture chamber, check. don't think I'm in the sewers anymore. Or if they have all this for a sewer plant. Wow. What do we have here? Hey, I landed such that I didn't make a loud noise. I guess I might as well just stay down here. I was just about to...
What was that I heard?
Oh, please don't tell me you went into alert mode. Thank you.
And the builder said, if the foundation is weak, you wail and gnash your teeth. You ask it to repour itself. Nay, you tear it down and begin anew.
Why didn't they put loot in those?
Be with all my children, whether they be stone.
Let's see. Highly purified water. I'm interested. Okay, so that
Vigilance
key
is our
would have worked
shield
anyway.
that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
An enlightened future straight out of these sewers, because that's where I want to be. Once I save up enough money to get back into school. So there's no way you could get locked in here because they had a key to it in the safe. That's weird though. Have a key to the safe in this room in the safe, like they were thinking ahead. Well, you know, people might fall down here and be locked in. One of my favorite Hammerite lines he was saying just then. If, and then the noise cut out.
No one walks
Do
in.
my eyes show me right? Needs must I calm my nerves.
I was really tempted just then to say, no, your eyes show you a thief, but... I refrained, though I did say it when I told you what I was tempted to say. Got quite a smooth operation going here.
Do my eyes show me right?
All is at rest now.
'Twas nothing.
Little windows with the lights over them look like faces over there.
Is that thee?
No, it's, Brother Tom. Oh boy. Well, I don't think there was anything over that way, anyway. Let me just go back here. Do I dare?
I thought I spied something.
Maybe...
Hold thy place.
I should not have dared. Well, I'll just go back out here then.
Dost thou see that? Over there?
Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a
No one walks here now.
When am I going to get my dinner? That's what I would like to know.
See, and I went through there, I believe. I believe I did go through here. And this was... Yes, I went up there and then eventually ended up in the treasure room. Or actually, it was on top. That's right, like the castle, the front, the castle thing.
When am I going to get my dinner? That's what I would like to know.
This place should be run.
I don't care if it is fried grub rooms, I want my dinner.
Why do I have to be the one down here guarding all this?
I will have to be a little bit more strict with my orders so that they're clearer and people can carry them out with some kind of certitude.
On a breeze carrying our
No way I'm
salvation.
getting down that
Here
way.
at last is a man with the mind of a general and the heart of a poet, yet also with the hands of a builder.
Notice thou anything there?
I got away with one that time.
All is quiet.
When everyone else is out running around, when am I going to get my dinner? That's what I would like to know.
Identify thyself. Is someone there?
Why do I have to be the one down here guarding?
Tis nothing there now. Halt!
Knowledge is our weapon.
Be
And now I'm back on the other side of that pathway if I have been able to sneak across it.
Work with so incompetent, so stupid, so lazy. I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these incompetent people.
Looks like I'll have to take a leap of faith. Let me look back here one more time. Yep, that was it.
Do my eyes show
Ugh.
right?
Trust me, your eyes don't show you were right. You're
see
seeing
there.
things. Oh boy.
Who art thou?
Who art thou, villain?
Here at last is a man with the mind of a general and the heart of a poet, yet also with the hands of a builder. He will lift us up from the earth.
Oh. Here goes nothing.
Look over there, dost
Here at last is a man with the mind of a general and the heart of a poet, yet also with the hands of a builder. He will lift us up from the
Let's
earth.
see, I just missed it. I think I can get it this time. Let's see. Oh boy.
Didst thou hear a noise?
I barely touched that marble.
does run over much.
So lazy. I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these incompetent people.
Okay, I'm going to do one of these. These save more permanent. The The long save, the slow save.
Do my eyes show me her right? Needs must I on my nerves.
Members are requested to refrain from bringing refreshments into the library. Ah, dang, I gotta drop all that bread and cheese and stuff that I have. Oh, actually, I don't have any on me, and I doubt Garrett would care if he did. I don't think I'm in the Hammerite complex anymore. I must have gone into another place. Man, everyone's getting these Bafford thrones these days. If I was Bafford, I'd watch out for that. It's devaluing your throne. Just gonna have to send cease and desist orders to all these Bafford throne imitators. Man, some of the Hammerites really get into their humming. You gotta love them.
Who goes there?
Just your friendly neighborhood thief. Suddenly went into the light when I didn't expect it.
Seems clear enough now.
Well, good
Is that
sir, that's
you?
because it is clear. And I got a key and whoa. I got all turned around there, but
That's the last time I jump for rats.
this place is really Constantine-y.
I don't like this place at all. Just a bunch of people walking around and going on.
Always loved that line. Oh, I don't like this place at all. Just a bunch of people walking around. Telling me about it.
Hello? Show yourself.
But if I showed myself, then
So wet.
it would devalue your job. Think about it. If thieves kept showing themselves, what need would we have for guards? Man, I wonder if there's anything else back in that stairwell. Maybe it connects back into that area?
Oh, guys, I gotta get home. It's waiting and I'm starving.
Bring me my dinner.
Don't you guards get lunch breaks?
What's there? Hey, stop! Don't move!
Please, I'd rather move, to be honest. Are you you're walking this way.
The thief's here!
You're dead, pop!
There's the thief's here line.
Mold everywhere.
That's a nice carpeted floor, at least I can zoom around. Ew. And
When are they going to bring me my...
I accidentally brought up the console again. I need to
Nothing making noise now.
Wish there's a way I could change that, maybe in the
Hello? Show yourself.
game's
Well,
files.
everywhere down here.
And I accidentally brought up the console right at a moment when I would have been frozen in my steps anyway. It's kind of humorous.
Someone behind me?
Well, slightly to your front and off to the side, more like it.
Gotta stop jumping. Nothing.
Ah, they got me. They must have filled that room in the other week. Oh, and he's in alert mode now. Well, okay, fine. I'll just head this way.
Hello? Show.
Yeah. That was sloppy. Here I am running around. Let me get back behind this thing, like before. Here we go.
And the people up above me get all the light and get all the favors, and I don't have another thing to eat in days.
Man, hasn't had a thing to eat in days. He really needs to take that up with HR. Okay, that's a little divider thing. It's not a full wall. There you go.
Hello? Anyone there?
Well, actually, I'm here. I mean, nope. There's no one here. That would be me, the clumsy thief. The guard would say something like that, and I would be like, "Oh, well, sure, I'm right here. Did you want something? Oh, I see you were asking if someone was here because you're a guard who's out to get thieves, and I think I'll just head back into the shadows here and pretend I never said anything. A nice night out for a patrol." Clothes for a private party? Who do they think they are? How dare they? No place closes to Garrett. I can find my way into any place. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Now this is interesting.
shadow move?
Well, it depends on how you look
Think
at it.
you can just vanish in the shadows again, tricksy boy?
Well, I did just vanish into the shadows. So take that.
Who's there? Is someone there? Must have been imagining things.
So I imagine that guy, okay, he does turn around the other way.
I'm twitchy as hell.
So I'll need to time it right. So I'll wait for this guy to walk by, and then hopefully that guard on the little bridge thing will turn the other way and I can sneak on through. Need to find a key to that door. Okay, let's see. These... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, he's facing that way. For a moment I blanked out on whether or not these guards are right or left-handed. I was trying to tell which way he was turning. Are you kidding me? I stepped out of the shadows like an inch. Oh boy, we have to go through this again. Oh wow. Wow, wow. I should have quick saved it. Well, let's sit back.
Someone behind me.
Yeah, I messed up. I misread which way he was facing. At least I saved it. Turn the other way. There we go. He heard me. He listened to me.
Starving, haven't eaten since breakfast.
And all I had was some Pop-Tarts. Clear your throat. Why not combine the two?
Who's there? Hello? Seems peaceful enough now. Someone there?
Well, it depends on how you look at the situation.
Nothing now.
I mean, typically, yeah, you'd say someone's there, but I'm a nobody. It's just me and my shadow. Aha! Carrots. To all watch sergeants. Fingers Devlin. Oh, I love that nickname. Was picked up drunk near Culvert Square last night. He is being questioned concerning his involvement with the murders of Duke Cragen, Lord Edmund, and Lady Bernhard. Ah. Harkening back to Lord Edmund Entertains again. The Lord Magistrate wants further evidence of his guilt. Find some. This has caused the watch enough embarrassment. Well, I mean, it wasn't Garrett who did it. I mean, I ghosted that mission. Maybe... Ah, I know what happened. Yeah, because Lord Edmund had... Apparently he had killed... Yeah, because if I remember right, Lord Edmund had poisoned the drinks of Lady Bernhard and Duke Kragen. So I guess he must have killed himself or something. Who knows? Maybe not being able to find Duke Kragen's key drove him mad. I have a key, and she has a key. Where the heck is his key? I can't take it anymore. The archery contest between the Triacle Mine Road Watch and the Chitling Street Guardsmen will take place this Sunday at the Long Wall Gardens. I wonder if that's next to the walled off section. Ugh. Don't shoot an arrow over it. Can you imagine that, like, aside here on thief fiction, but like all the stories of like kids playing on the streets of the city near the wall and like throw their ball or their stuffed burrick or toy arrow or whatever over the wall into the walled off section, and it's like, hey Sammy, we gotta go get the arrow you just shot over there. Oh, I'm not going over there, that's the walled off section. I double dare you to go over there and get it back. Oh, a whole story could come out of stuff like that. Anyway, I'm sure you've read this readable by now. Let me scan through the rest of it. Well, now if your competitor's Mario, spiking his drink with a mushroom could actually blow back in your face. Let's see, be on the lookout for a baby burrick, turquoise green with a yellow band around the tail and a pink ribbon tied around its neck. Then answers to the name Daisy. Aw. Substantial reward for catching it before it escapes to the sewers and grows up. Everything grows in the sewers. Burricks, spiders, all these beasts in this game grow in the sewers. Sir Riffkind reports that the prostitutes soliciting outside his residence have been causing disturbance. Encourage Jasmine and the others to move elsewhere. Special message to whomever it may concern. What? Snoopy converts the bear? I'll just leave that one right there. There was an inquiry earlier this week about a burglary to the Shoemakers Guild. This case has been concluded to the satisfaction of all parties. No further investigation recommended. Job opportunities, watch Captain Northern Keep. Requirements include 2 years of command posting in gold or ruby. Merit badges in fencing and archery, ability to read a benefit. Oh, first I thought it was saying like the ability to read a benefit, like here are your benefits, can you read it? But no, it's saying that the ability to read would be a benefit. Lord Bafford is looking for a few dozen replacements to his personal guard. At least 3 years of experience in guarding required, with references. Excellent pay. Well gosh, I don't have any guarding experience. How can you expect me to get a guard job if I need experience, but I can't get the experience until I get a guard job, huh? And I wonder why Lord Bafford is looking for replacements. I wonder why. The Rogue's Ditch, now that is quite a name for a prison. Prison looking for a senior guard due to fatality. Applicants are to supply name, age, and next of kin to Sergeant Eblick at the Gaoler's office. Is that a fancy way of spelling jailer? Well, hey, if you're desperate for a job, that prison one didn't require any experience or references.
Someone behind me?
As long as you have a next of kin, that's all that matters. Now, how would you expect me to get by this guy? Oh, I remember. I am remembering now, when I first played this, I actually, like, desperately tried to figure out a way to ghost by this guard.
Too much coffees this morning. I'm twitchy as hell.
And I don't
Seems
think
clear.
I was able to. I'm having flashbacks. No, there was nothing over here anyway. Okay. But I was having some flashbacks right there to...
Don't see anything
Oh,
now.
well, I landed without making a noise. That's handy. They don't call me a cat thief for nothing. That's a cool door. Oh, is this it? If I come full circle, am I back at the beginning? I am. Did I finish all the objectives? Let's see. Oh no, I did not. Find Duke Ambrose's tomb and the medallion. Ooh. I thought let's see, well let's see. Was that something... Okay, it must be here. Yeah, it has to be there. Okay. Well, I guess it's right back to it then. I was all thinking, oh, I've made it back to the starting point. I've come full circle. It's time to say fare thee well to the Vigil. But there's a bit more of taffing to be done. I was already getting ready to start prepping for my journey into Bloodstone Prison. Now I've got my bedroll packed for the campsite. But nope, I will be staying here in the Vigil for a little bit longer. And I can only guess that I head back down to the tomb area. Maybe the cemetery. Ah yes, this is where the guards were having their little party. Or they were having too much sugar, that's it, and they passed out from a sugar rush. And I'm thinking, oh, is that those people down there still walking? You know, this has to be it, right? Like, for some reason my memory is telling me that this thing, like, is an elevator. Man, those people are some slow walkers. Yeah. So yeah, I have the cemetery and that whole caretaking morgue area through there. And I have this tomb. Wonder if I could get back into it from this side. Probably not. I can at least try. I keep thinking like it's something... Something down here. Trying to remember. I think the first time I did this, I might have done it on expert, and maybe that wasn't an objective, or I'm trying to remember where I found that thing. Oh well, this is going to be a nightmare.
Who made that noise?
You know what? I just want to go down here and see if I can get back into that tomb.
Somewhere.
Who's that? That hurt.
That's it.
Nope.
You've had it.
You're right about that. Okay, well, that means I would need to get back down to that section By going all the way back around through the sewers. Ugh. Far from ideal. There's something about this area, like... Well, I haven't been able to find a secret switch. Well, I guess it's back through all the... You know, I'm starting to think, when I edit this video, maybe I should cut out this backtracking part here, because I'm about to have to head back through all that Hammerite manor stuff. Because back in there it's just the, oh, now I see it's the servant cemetery. They don't get tombs. Yeah, and then there's the chapel, there are the tombs here, the embalmery, so it would have to be... I mean, there's no way that... Even if there was a switch down there in that little tomb entrance area, I mean... Unless I'm ready to blackjack 4 people. There's just no way. I guess I could at least try before embarking on that huge return journey. A little bit stumped, I have to say. I mean, I might look again. It would be so much better if I could find a way to open up the gate from this side and enter the tombs from this side. Well, I don't see how. I mean, this... I'm trying, but we will see.
I don't like this.
Even that alerted them. Wow. I don't have any gas arrows, so...
Don't think you can hide for long!
Just you wait till I find you.
We'll find you soon
Hey
enough.
up! Where'd you come from here?
I'll do a little dancing with you. Yeah.
Die, Tapper!
Nope, well, I was killed and was clicking so furiously that took me by the mission failed screen. Well, you know, that's the one design flaw with this mission. Well, I mean, every mission has minor design flaws. I guess I should say that's the one major design flaw that I see with this mission so far is not being able to backtrack through into the tomb area and having to go around this way. Ugh. Well, we're down for the long haul on this one. Of course, I could always just alt-tab
Thought I
and look
saw
at the
something.
walkthrough, but...
Nothing there now.
I did that on Lampfire Hills. I'm going to try to avoid that unless I am just absolutely stumped beyond help. Which in Lampfire Hills, I was. And if you remember, I looked up the walkthrough and I would never have done what I needed to
I saw something.
if I hadn't looked up that walkthrough. But we'll see. I know backtracking isn't the greatest thing. I'll either edit this part out, or I will have the little timestamp links in the description so you can breeze on by it. Because then, I imagine once I find the Duke's tomb, I'll have to come all the way back out. Eeh. Which I don't mind exploring, I mean, not all. Typically in a Thief FM, I'm like psyched if I still have something to go back and do. But the issue with this one is how it's set up. It's really like this mission is like a linear path, and as I just found out, you can't go back into the tombs from that side. At least not easily, not practically. And I think this mission works really well as like a circular path kind of adventure mission.
Hello? Is someone there?
You go full circle. You start out in a cemetery tomb area. You go underground. You find a Hammerite place. You come up. You go to a manor house. You then find yourself back in the city area, and it all comes full circle. I like that. It's a neat little setup, but it's not a design conducive to backtracking.
Who is there? Is someone there?
So that's why I'm grumbling about this.
Anyone there?
Guess not.
Typically I love exploring all around a Thief mission, but again, just the linear single path setup to this one, it's pretty rigid, so when you have to backtrack halfway through it, it's like, I mean, Garrett can't be happy, he's burning moonlight.
That's the last time I jump for rats.
I had another job planned for this evening, but I'm having to waste that opportunity by backtracking across half this city, because I decided to give myself the objective of taffing some dumb lord's tomb.
Be there.
And how am I going to make it back across here, too? Putting out that torch did like nothing when I did it just now either, so... There we go. Whew, did it. And I have a hard save back at that starting area, so if I do all this backtracking and it ends up that... Well, you didn't have to. It's actually at the start of the mission. I can just go back to... Excuse me. Go back to that hard save. You see, I'm thinking back to my first time playing this. Again, mostly vague memories, but I don't remember backtracking like this, so either I didn't have that objective or I had found it on my way through. Yep. So is that like the symbol of the sewer keeper brethren? That's a little more tasteful than a toilet. Is there any point to crossing that path? I don't think there is. I think like I crossed it via another way back through that doorway and... Yeah, okay, I don't think I need to mess with crossing that middle path. I mean, right? I mean... Right? Well, maybe I could mess around. And I remember there was that one secret cave area with the 8 beast... Or 8-man, whatever they're called, and... No, it's just down there. It's like another dude hitting light switches. I'm just surprised, like, that little cave secret area wasn't the tomb? Backtracking kind of reminds me that these guys are just always going at it. Yes, Garrett, even when thou aren't here, we are patrolling back and forth, muttering and mumbling to ourselves. Pitiful existence, isn't it?
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Honestly, I wish I had become a thief, all the adventure you must have. My pious father pushed me towards the Hammerite order. What about your father? Was he a freedom, independent, loving person such as yourself? I didn't have a father. Oh.
Hello? Show thyself. My imagination does run.
Or would the keepers have been like Garrett's father? Nah. Yeah, I'm thinking back to like the of the canonical story from the Thief games, at least the first 3 Thief games. And nah, I don't really think Garrett sees them as father figures, unless he's like the teen who rebelled and moved out and
Hello? Is someone there?
doesn't want to have anything to do with him anymore.
Nothing here now.
I shouldn't be seeing you again. I shouldn't be worrying about you turning one way or the other. I should
Hello? Show yourself.
be beginning my adventure into Bloodstone Prison.
Must have been imagining things.
The Vigil far behind me. No, Duke Ambrose's tomb. I have to go back and find that because of a stupid medallion. I mean, this just goes back to that same area I was just in. I don't think this would be a potential pathway. Let me just go back and see before I go looking around for a switch to open that up. And I did it again. Bring down the console. First rule of being a sewer... First rule of being a sewer brother. Never think about it being the sewers. Just pretend that it's something else. See, like down in there, that's the place I was talking about, like the little 8 beast down there and all that. That wasn't the Duke's tomb? It's back here somewhere, I guess. I hope it isn't like it's a place I went to and there's just like a medallion lying on the ground. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is where I came from. Nothing down here. Man, these little bubbles always go down quicker than I think they will. go this way first. Yeah, let's go down here, I think, back into the tomb proper section. You know, now that I've... What's this? Oh, okay. It's like it opens the door there. Welcome to, Duke Ambrose's tomb. Well, see, now that I'm back here, it's kind of cool. Maybe I shouldn't have... Okay, that's just a cup. I was gonna say, that's the medallion, and I missed that. That's right, yeah, the little thing that I shot. Yeah, the statues that I shot to open the door and make that little fire bridge. Yeah, and then back here to the tomb. Those 4 klutzes are patrolling around right on the other side of that door. Well? Find Duke Ambrose's tomb and the medallion, okay. But this was Duke Kragen, right? I'll make sure there's not like a medallion in here. No, this was Duke Kragen, I believe. And every time I say that, I think of Crayman. I wonder if in the world of Thief, Crayman are like a delicacy, like Crayman claws are served at the fancy restaurants. Brick ribs, Crayman claws. It almost sounded like I was starting a ritual there. Burrick ribs, Crayman claws, bug beast brains, spider crawls. The dark bird sings. Okay, I'll stop. Right now, Garrett's thinking, God, that merchant selling the Duke Ambrose tomb locator doesn't seem like such an idiot right now. Get your Duke Ambrose tomb locator, get your Duke Ambrose tomb locator. What am I gonna need that for? What kind of an idiot sells this stuff? People actually pay money to buy this stuff? Yeah, I had looked around here for secret switches already. The other side of that is where I was before. I just hope this doesn't end up being the second Let's Play in a row. The second Let's Play in a row. Or I have to resort to a walkthrough. I want to try to avoid that. I mean, I keep harkening back to the glory days when I first played these FMs, but it's true, like when I first played them, I was like a dedicated ghoster. I hardly ever, if ever, referred to a walkthrough. Going back to them all, it's like I'm just sloppy, looking stuff up, getting stumped. Well, I don't think there's anything in here. Let me go back to the little pathway thing, and there's one path that didn't go back down again. Maybe there's something down that way. I'm thinking back to the cemetery as another place I could check, but I looked over that cemetery a second time and didn't see any switches or anything. And like the whole story is that there are all these dukes and stuff buried down in here, right? So it's gotta be in this area. It must be in this area. Of course, who knows, when I got stumped in Lampfire Hills, I was supposed to go to Seville the Psychic's place, or, well, not supposed to go there, but that's where the thing was I was looking for, and I never would have thought to go there. That would have been... I would still be doing that Let's Play. I never... Gonna look under the skull, nothing there. I'll probably put some curse upon me because I moved that skull, but... Alright, Duke Ambrose. This isn't funny. Where are you buried, man? Starting to lose it here. No, just kidding. Well, I'll look down this way again. Oh, that's... I did it. Brought down the console again. See, I need to either change the key I have set to crouch, or see if there's a way I can change that. The console key thing. Maybe it's like some secret area back in here.
Stand forth and speak thyself if thou be there.
Let's see.
I thought I spied something.
That was funny. It's also just kind of looking back there. I mean, I didn't see anything. Maybe this Hammerite too will have to go. No, he's a sewer worker. Who cares? They're the low rungs in the builder's plans. Because I want to look back in that little room he goes into and...
Yet also with the hands of a builder, he will lift us up.
Hast someone come?
Well...
for it now! Ha!
Can't get me now, can't get me now. Oh, this is that big power generator that I looked down on when I was up there. Well, still no tomb of the Duke Ambrose. Man. Do I have a readable or anything? Just looking through this again. It has to be. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's see. This was a readable I picked up earlier, I think. So yeah, the Bishop of Trevant, I remember that. Tonight, with the help of 2 hirelings, I opened the sarcophagus of Ambrose to give him a blessing for his 100th year of rest. To our surprise, we found the casket to have nobody in it. The rumors are true. Duke Ambrose was buried in a hidden place. I worded the hirelings handsomely and swore them to secrecy. Now I need your special counsel. What am I? I'm butchering all the words here. Brother Headmont, chaplain of the Cragen Burial Chapel. Alright, well, yes, and I saw a hidden place. Remember that one area? The little skeleton? Like, is that it? I mean, I didn't see a medallion there. am I doing playing this way? Well, I just want to see like any hidden switch over here that opens up a tomb. Turning on every switch, probably Hammerites are freaking out all over the place. So the story here is he turned on all the switches at once accidentally, and the noise was so loud it knocked him out. And there he is. I'm going back down here. It must be down here somewhere. This isn't it. Any secret switch in here? I imagine a duke would have like a really fancy burial room or whatever, but the whole point is he was buried in a secret place. So I looked over, the only other place I can think of is the cemetery, and I looked over all of that. Like, is there a tomb that I'm forgetting about? Like some tomb room? But there is that one place out in the courtyard with a fountain that I was looking at. But I couldn't find a switch for that. Yeah, that's the only other place. Let's see, there's the cemetery, which I looked over a couple times. There's the rest of that complex area, but I think it's just the embalming room that I remember. Here's the chapel. Maybe there's a hidden area in the chapel. Man, but I just don't know about all this backtracking that I'm doing. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a little hack here. Let me save it here and then reload this save. This goes back a bit further too. Well, one way or another I'll be coming back through this area, so let me just, I'll go back to the save and go back to the start. And again, there will be timestamps in the description if you want to pass by all this backtracking. But now let's just pretend that I'm continuing on with the FM like I was before, and well, starting to think maybe there's some secret in the chapel, because that'd be a place to bury someone, under the chapel. There, obviously, the graveyard. Maybe there's something in the graveyard I missed. And then if I visit those places and can't find anything, well, I'll have to resort to the old walkthrough again. I mean, I've been pretty resourceful. I even got in those boxes and looked up there. I'm not usually one to miss something. And that's why usually when I play a Thief FM, again, it must be like the Let's Playing effect. Because usually when I play Thief FM, I don't need to look at a walkthrough because I'm just scouring the whole thing anyway, but this is one of those times. Well, it depends on how you look at it. Now, the shadow itself didn't move, but the thief within the shadow did. Now, unless you were talking about the thief's shadow, in which case, that shadow moved.
Is someone there? Nothing here now.
But if you just meant the shadow that was being cast by the structure, then no, it did not move.
Hey, what was that? Hey, hold it.
I thought he wouldn't be able to see me from that angle.
Who's that there? I didn't.
Okay, now he shouldn't have seen me from that angle. He's looking at the doorway now, right? Just alerting people all over the place.
Don't see anything now.
I even crossed the little bridge up there into the other room. I have been thorough. Well, as I scratch my face, and I'm sure my microphone picked it up in HD detail.
I don't see anything now.
You know, there are key hunts, and then there are switch hunts.
Who's there? Hello? Nothing now.
You know, I know there was one FM, I think I remember it, but I won't say it by name in case I'm misremembering, but there was one FM where I was just completely, completely stumped beyond any help whatsoever. And my path forward ended up being
Someone there?
a switch, hidden
Seems
on
peaceful
a
enough
statue.
now.
It was like a tiny switch hidden on a statue. You couldn't even see it, you just had to be clicking around the statue. It was so minuscule and hidden. And that's one example from back in the day when I did have to go to a walkthrough. In Lampfire Hills, I was stumped by a key hunt, and now apparently I'm being stumped by... Look at that one. Fingers, Devlin. I'm being stumped by what could be a switch hunt. And they can be just as dastardly.
Hey! You over there!
Why couldn't you have just turned the other way? Both our lives would have been so much simpler. Because when you see a thief, you know, you have to catch the thief, then file a report the incident. If you just let me go, you're saving yourself paper.
What I see there? Oh well. Must have been nothing. Come on, It was nothing. Go.
Oops. Alright. I'm gonna put another one of these saves here. So my little workaround is I've got a save in this half of the mission and a save in the other half of the mission. You know, in my luck, like, this tomb is like, there's a switch hidden behind one of those trees. But I'm feeling there's something in this chapel. I'm just feeling that. There's something back in this area I might have missed, so I will explore it again before I resort to the walkthrough. If I were a secret switch, where would I be? I even checked all of these pews before. I mean, I don't think my diligence is in question. I think it's just I missed an obscure switch somewhere. Well, nothing yet. And I bet it's that one area and the Ducal Tomb area. That one little building that has the golden sarcophagus plate on the floor, I bet that's it. I just have to find the switch or whatever to open it. And who knows where that is?
Hello? Show yourself.
Yep, I triggered him. I was thinking, well, think I was just out of his sight, but...
Oh, well. Guess it was nothing.
You're a Constantine Guard model, aren't you?
Oh, well. Don't know what it was.
Oh, hang on a second here. This thing. I had completely forgotten about this. Wow. Do these things take talismans, though? I haven't picked up any talismans. Do I shoot different arrow types at them? Like, let's see, love secrets are all known to me, and flesh not name, his bride I'll be. I'll give him my touch instead of a look, and that is how I serve my duke. That's right, this thing. I completely forgot about this thing. Okay, well now we're cooking with oil and gas. Just where could those talismans be? Because I mean, I like I was just observing, not to toot my own horn, but I've been pretty thorough and detail-oriented in this playthrough. I'm forgetful, as we just found out, since I had forgotten about that whole area, but... Gone to Carrotland. I don't see how I could have missed... I wonder if I use that on one of them? Like, I don't see how I could have missed Talisman. I'm completely thrown for one here.
Is someone there?
I still might even have to look up a walkthrough, because I have no idea where those talisman could be. I don't even know. I mean, there might have been some little nooks and crannies of the Hammerite area I didn't explore, but... Wow. Guess I could look up here one more time. Well, I think he's just going to stand there for a while, so I'll just head
Something
back
moved
this way.
there.
Oh.
That's the last time I jumped for rats.
Well, I found my answer.
Thought I saw something. Nothing here now.
You know, let me save it here. Do I, like, hit this thing with my sword? No? I mean, do I use, like, an arrow? Oh, I think I've alerted the guards with that noise, and I think I've also alerted an elemental, because I'm hearing one down below. Yep. Okay, well... I think I'm going to have to look up some kind of a tip, because... Again, I don't... If I was playing this on my own, or if this was a less linear mission, but both those two things together, I don't know if me circling through it about 1 billion times over will make for the greatest Let's Play content, so... Let me... I will need to check online. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. Alright, well, I am back for my browsing online. It was actually kind of a nice little nostalgic trip. I found the original thread for this FM all the way back from February 2000. This came out in the last days, the last of the pre-Thief 2 days. And incidentally, or coincidentally, the last days of Looking Glass being around. Anyway, so I didn't find an outright spoiler solution to this, but the puzzle here involves something to do with this area. Like, I use these hints, and then I look around this area, including the cemetery, and apparently find solutions to these hints. Or I could try to blow this thing open using fire arrows, but, I think I'll stick with this. So I bring him gold, that is how I serve my duke. So this is like an accountant guy. So let me go back to the cemetery and see if he had like an accountant buried anywhere. Like, tragically crushed by a falling boulder, and there's a boulder here. Well, obviously this has something to do with the statue that talked about loving him, not in name, but by touch, which a concubine could fit, right? She's not his wife, so let me... I mean, do I just kind of plop it here? Like, I don't hear the guards getting all alert, so I assume it's okay. Right, no one's been alert? Nope. Just some rats playing with the rubble. There's not like secret switches on these. I still love that, the dragon slayed. Beware them Burricks. Aha. See, this is, the treasurer. Gold is the water of life. Okay, so something to do with water. So that first statue, the treasurer, has something to do with water. And then, let's see, Knight Champion of the first Duke of Kragan, burned to death by flaming tar. And Flip will go on to Carrot Land, whatever that means. So the statue on the right side must take a fire arrow. The statue on the left take a water arrow. And then the middle statue somehow take that boulder or maybe a moss arrow. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Water arrow for you. Fire arrow for you that will incidentally alert everyone. And you get that stone. Or maybe a moss arrow. No? See? Nothing. I'm hearing lines I have never heard before. Because I don't usually alert guards. Well, see, I even did that little thing. I looked it up online. Maybe holy water, like in... No? Here's some holy water. I have any type of a fire item? Let me load the save again. Okay. Well. Just when you think you're getting somewhere. Oh man, I hope it's not like I just don't have some scripts activated or something. That's the thing I worry about, especially playing this with New Dark, and like I don't know if this is compatible fully with New Dark. I
don't like this place. Who's there?
See, I might look up anything in here.
I've been imagining things.
See, I'm worried it might be a script issue now. Tragically crushed by a falling boulder. And there's a boulder here. You have to do something with this boulder, right? Like set it on top of the statue, maybe? Like, do I go here and set it on top? Like... It's like, no, it's not even letting me drop it from up there. Like, I'm trying here to, like, crush the statue with this boulder, but... Again, these things don't seem to be... Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, wait. See, but it said, like, you could... Can you bust this open to shooting? See, there is a trapdoor there. Well, you know, I'm worried that there might be script issues going on, so I may need to look up at outright spoiler. Because I feel like I figured something out, but it's not working. I'll be right back. Okay, Taffers, I am back. I just took another dive into the original forum thread for this mission, and apparently I was barking at the wrong tree. I'm supposed to be doing something with these tombstones, so let's see. Well. That's nice. See, I don't know, again, without referring to a walkthrough, I don't know if I ever would have done that. I kept thinking I had to do something to those statues, even though I know you probably place an object in them like the talisman, but Anyway, that's kind of creepy too. Well, at least I apparently have something figured out. So let's go to this one. Treasure of the Duke Ambrose. Now this is cool. I wish I had figured this out on my own. And recalling now, I think I must have played this on Expert before. And not Diabolical, and this wasn't an objective on Expert, because I don't remember doing this before. Not at all. Now this one I'm afraid it's going to alert everyone. But I had no choice, right? I just heard someone yell halt.
Come back out here, you tapper! Alert. I think I saw something.
Get back here, you coward!
Jafar.
Come out and fight me!
Well, let's see. Oh wow, that is creepy. So now,
Watch out. I saw something.
oh my. Whoa, that's like the coolest part of this FM. Yes, I did not do this before. Hic Iesas Ambrosius. I'm guessing that says, "Here lies Ambrose." Now that was cool. That whole sequence was cool. I've alerted the guards, but with that fire arrow, there was no way to avoid it. I guess I just gotta somehow get back to where I started. Excuse me. Are those two the same color? They both look green to me. It's like red and then green, green. There's one a lighter green, maybe. Well, let me do one of these saves and then try to get past these guards who are now in a very alert state, I'm assuming. The game's up. They know this isn't rats doing this kind of stuff. There's a chaffer about. I might mistake a lot of things for rats, but they don't shoot fire arrows. Maybe a rope arrow every now and then. Okay, I'll stop. Stop dishing on the thief AI.
I don't see why I should have to be the one down here in the cold and the dark and the damp.
Alright, I should be home free now. Not that, you know, I mean, of course, ending a Thief FM. No, excuse me. Oh, got something in my throat there, but ending a Thief FM is always bittersweet. Farewell, Vigil. You were a fun one. And I saw a new area I hadn't seen before. Interesting. Alright, so I got Duke Reagan's journal, I got back to where I started. I found Duke Ambrose's tomb with a little help from some taffers. Found the loot, didn't kill anyone, and I acknowledged that he said not to warn me of the saying, whichever way. Came up short on the loot. I did pick 2 out of 3 pockets, though. Well, I had more than 2 knockouts, I think, right? Oh no, I think it was just the 2 guards on that save. In another save file, I had knocked someone else out, the Hammerite, but no, just the 2 guards. Alright, well, that is the Vigil. Thank you, Taffers, for watching my Let's Play here of the Vigil. Again, FM by Banshee for the original Thief. Sequel to Lord Edmund Entertains. Next time, I'll be playing through Bloodstone Prison, another early-era Thief FM classic, so stay tuned for that. And do like, subscribe, leave a comment, reach out. Thank you for your views and time, and keep on taffing.